Hello everybody, Creeper here. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a great day, thanks for asking. Today we are doing something kind of new. I'm going to start a new series called An Honest Opinion. In this series, I'm going to be giving my opinion and review on games. Today, as you can tell, I'm giving my opinion and hopefully clear some stereotypes or false rumors on Far Cry Primal. I apologize if this video is all over the place, but this is because it is the first video of a new series, so I'm not 100% sure how to do it right, but it is something that I'll figure out over time. So enough small talk, let's get to it. Oh, by the way, spoilers ahead, obviously. First off, I've only played about 3 Ubisoft games, including this one, so this won't be a biased opinion. I'm neither a fanboy nor a hater, so I'll give credit where it's due. My first reaction to launching the game was, these graphics are beautiful and it really suits the era they were going with, and that it runs smoothly on high settings for my out-of-date PC, which is an R9 270X AMD FX 6306 core processor and 8 GB of RAM. I was able to get 50 to 60 FPS with some dips into the 30s every once in a while, but that is honestly completely fine by me. So far, I've only had one crash, and that was because I had 2 games open without noticing, and don't ask me how I didn't notice I had 2 games open because honestly I have no clue. Also, please ignore any sort of lag in the video because it is not like being recorded. Also, because my system isn't exactly high-end, so recording the game is a big no-no for me. So let us start with the actual review of the story and game, and enjoy. The game brings you back to 10,000 BCE in Central Europe. This world is extremely beautiful, yet extremely dangerous. You play as a member of the Wenja tribe, Dakar, who travels to the land of Oros after your hunting party is wiped out by a saber-toothed tiger. His goal is to be able to rebuild his once powerful tribe, and be able to defeat 2 rivaling tribes who are bent to wipe out every other tribe. The cannibalistic Udam and the fire-loving Izila. I've always been a fan of the Primal era with crude tools, and this really makes me feel giddy when I play. So far, the only complaint I have is the melee system. It's actually really simple. Go up to someone, bash their head in, repeat. The range system is spot on though. Now let's talk about taming and animals in general. There are several types of beasts that you can tame, from the weak, to the strong, to the fast, to the stealthy. Even a badger, but be careful, this little bastard will bite your finger off if you try to pet it. There are even some great beasts, which are like buffed up versions of their normal counterparts. There is a great scar bear, a blood-fanged tiger, and a snowblood wolf. And for the actual taming seems a bit too easy. To tame an animal, just walk up to the animal, throw bait, hold E. It really should be a little more difficult, kind of like the great beast taming. Those are a challenge because you actually have to hunt them and damage them and try to get them low enough to be able to go up and tame them, but not just throw bait and be able to just hold E and poof, there's your animal. Speaking of sabers, once you actually get one, you don't really need any other animal. The saber has a great mix of strength, stealth, and speed, so much that it feels pretty OP. You don't really need any other animals, it has a basically perfect mix. One of my favorite things in the game is the owl. The owl is basically a pair of binoculars that can fly around, and you are in the owl. Like, you are the owl. You can fly around and tag enemies, so that way when you're out of owl mode, you can still see where they are and exactly what they're doing. And you can also send your beast to be able to go after an enemy, just like this. That is my snowblood wolf, and it is about to attack that guy, and no one notices a thing. No one thinks it's me because I'm not in view because I'm using my owl. And the owl can also be able to dive on the enemy and take him out like that. And on the other hand, if you don't want to dive and have a cooldown, you can always send down your bombs, which there is a grenade of bees there is a firebomb, and there's also a rot fungus type thing that will send enemies berserk and cause them to attack each other, which is amazing. If you don't like the stealth approach, you can always do the brute force approach. You can always call in your saber or your bear, and those will be a great brute force way of getting through a base because they are both very strong with a lot of health, and the saber is extremely fast. They're the fastest creature in the game, but the bear I think has more health, and it draws the attacks to it, so that way you don't get attacked as often. And it's a great guard dog, so that way you don't get hit as much and you're able to do more damage. Did I mention that there is a grappling hook? Yes, there is a grappling hook where you can throw it onto ledges and be able to scale up them like they are nothing. But they have to have that specific symbol right there to be able to do it. Otherwise, you won't be able to climb up, and there are some locations that you have to have a grappling hook. But be careful, because you never know what might be waiting at the top of the grappling hook, like this saber tooth. There are also lots of intense fights, just like right here, with 3 mammoths ganging up against me and my cave bear, or great scar bear, for absolutely no reason. I didn't hurt them, I did nothing to them, they just now decided to charge at me, which is really a lot of fun if you think about it. There's these random encounters like this that seem almost impossible. They are just a blast in this game, because there's always a challenge. No matter where you go, there's going to be something unexpected everywhere. Whether you're not going to expect anything. There could literally be a group of 5 saber-tooths waiting for you at the top of the cliff you're trying to scale up. Just like this, the saber-tooth from earlier just came back to attack, and I had no clue because I thought it ran away. One thing that I'm extremely happy they put in is Mammoth Writing. If you unlock the Mammoth Rider skill, you can ride a young mammoth. And if you unlock the Beastmaster skill, then you are able to ride a saber-tooth tiger and a bear. But for some reason, not the cave bear or the great scar bear. Yes, I will admit they did use the Far Cry 4 map as a sort of template, but it does not affect the gameplay at all. And you can't even tell the difference unless you look at it side by side. There's that much difference. This clip has nothing to do with the topic at hand, but just when I mentioned this, some games make it so you feel nothing towards the main protagonist, but this game, it makes you hate them with your guts. You want to kill them. But then with Ull's death, you feel something for him. You kind of feel sad for him. I won't say why to avoid spoilers, but you feel like he was actually human instead of a ruthless cannibal. The characters themselves, you actually feel something for them as well. Like when you get a mission notification from someone, I feel like saying, "Hell yeah, another mission from you," and some of the deaths towards the people in your tribe actually made you feel emotion towards them. They had a good build up to a lot of characters. Even walking around the wilderness with your minimap off is a blast. You never know what you'll expect. Whether it's a group of sabers or a random camp or fun side mission, you never know what to expect. After I beat that story and tamed all the beasts, I turned off my minimap and just started walking around. All in all, I recommend this game 100%. Most of the negative reviews are just Ubisoft haters that didn't really give the game a chance, or just have an error when trying to launch a game, which will get fixed eventually. If you like the primal setting in games, you will love this game. And sorry again for it being all over the place, it's because I'm not quite sure how to do these 100% yet, but I think I got the point across that this game has a lot of perks and some downsides, and some things some people like and other people won't, and I hope you take this into consideration if you want to buy this game. And if you like this video, be sure to show it. Hit that like button if you want me to do some more of these, or if you just like this video in general. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.